Like it's the change, building lean mass and losing body fat is a little bit quicker, but building lean mass is slow. Changing bone is even slower. We're looking at 9 to 12 months for bone. We're thinking 3 to 6 months for tendons, ligaments. That's a different conversation, but you wouldn't notice that on an in body. But for lean mass, it takes a long time. So I would say maybe twice a year or maybe 3 times a year. But whatever you do, you need to go in the same exact situation. So if you usually it's not recommended that you do a hard workout the day before. You want to go in with the same hydration. You want to go in with as much like the same time of day. So you want to control the controllables, go to the same machine, go at the same time, have the same hydration, try to control all of those because that will fluctuate what your lean mass says and what your body fat percentage says. So it's, I just did one. I use myself as an experiment all the time. And I went after I had done a long bike ride, like a 2-hour bike ride. It was hot. It was summer. I'd sweat. I didn't really replenish. And I went right into this underwater hydrostatic, underwater weighing machine and showed that I had lost like 4 pounds of muscle. And I was like, okay, so I'm going to go and eat at Noodles and Company next door. And I'm going to get a lot of food and a lot of hydration. I'm going to come back in an hour. And it was like back up. Wow. So again, it's a tool and it shows us trends. You just want to try to keep the data the situation as the same as you can from that. And that's what I would say that the best form of tracking is outside of like a fat loss phase where you have to be a little bit more meticulous with maybe food tracking for a lot of women or scale weight or measurements. But for the average person, it's just like, I want to see what my lean mass is.